What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Texans franchise gameplay. For those of you who are new to the channel, man, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays here on the channel, not just the Houston Texans. I also have a Washington football team franchise. If you look down below in the description, you'll find a playlist link that will take you to each one of those individual teams. Go ahead and check them out, man. Also, my brother and I have started a podcast over on his YouTube channel. I'll put his name up on the screen right now. Feel free to check us out over there on the channel, the MD Bros Podcast. Whether you watch for 10 minutes or 10 seconds, it's greatly appreciated. But for those of you who have been following this Texans franchise for a while now, that trade deadline is approaching, and we're trying to move Bernard McKinney just because he's scheduled to make a lot of money, and the Texans don't have a lot of money once again in free agency. Right now, I think we're scheduled to have right around $5 million in free agency, and that's before we even sign any of our guys. I haven't gone over it, but one of the names that we have to look at re-signing soon here is going to be Kenyon Croson. He's scheduled to get a new contract this year, or he's going to be walking into free agency. I'm definitely not trying to let him walk, so if I can cut some not really dead weight, because Bernard McKinney is a great linebacker, just doesn't really fit my scheme wise because he's not really that fast, but he still does a good, damn good job. But if it's him or Kenyon Croson, I best believe I'm going to Kenyon Croson. But here we are taking a quick look at Deshaun Watson. These are going to be the abilities I'm going to rock with him. I'm still up in the air with that dashing dead eye. I kind of want to put Hot Route Master on him, but we'll see. The plan today, though, is to get that Omaha ability activated and see what Deshaun Watson can really do. Pretty much at the halfway point here of the season, our Texans team does not have a game in week number 8, but through 7 games we have a record of 4-2, has us first in our division. I'm not sure where that puts us at in the NFL, but it's a pretty good start to the season. Not so much for the Los Angeles Rams, as they come into today's matchup with a record of 1-5, hoping to right the ship. But we're going to be starting things out here on offense. Deshaun Watson ends up checking that one down in the flats there to Duke Johnson. The first catch of the day goes for 5 yards. Second down and 5, Watson rolling out to his left, looking for someone to throw the ball to, ends up finding no one, ends up sailing that one out of bounds to avoid taking a sack there. Now third down and 5, Deshaun Watson needing to make a big play, ends up firing a hot one in there to Will Fuller, makes the catch, getting up to the 36-yard line for another Texans first down. First down and 10, Watson finding Duke Johnson there in the flats, makes the catch, gaining 6 yards, gets us to a second down and 4 from the 42-yard line. That was a nice throw there to Duke Johnson in the flats, but I got to remember, since I'm trying to get this Omaha ability activated with Deshaun Watson, the ball has to travel 5 yards in the air, and if I already have one and I throw the next pass that doesn't travel 5 yards, does nothing but resets my counter back to 0. Now third down and 4, Watson needing to make another play. He goes right back to old reliable Will Fuller, making a beautiful toe-tapping grab there at the 30-yard line, and the Texans are in field goal range. First down, Watson dropping back to throw once more. He's under pressure, and Samson Abukam's going to come through, bringing him down for a sack there. Incomplete passes also reset your counter back to 0, so unfortunately probably going to be taking a lot of those. Now second down and 25, we need a big play. Who does Deshaun Watson go to? Will Fuller makes a huge gain of 24 yards, gets us to a third down and 1. We end up checking that one down to Duke Johnson, and guess what that does? Resets my counter back to 0. Now here we are, first down and 10 inside the red zone. Jet sweep here goes to Kiki QT. Why not throw a jet sweep? My counter's at 0 anyways right now. Ends up picking up 3 yards, gets us to a second down and 7 from the 10-yard line. Handoff goes to Hilliard, who ends up fighting his way all the way down to the 5-yard line for a gain of 5 on the play, but not a first down. It's third down and short here from the 5-yard line, and the Texans are going hurry up offense to try to catch these Rams off guard. Deshaun Watson changing the play here at the line of scrimmage. The snap's away. He's firing to the back of the end zone to who? Old reliable Will Fuller, making the catch in the back of the end zone. We'll go ahead and add 1 back to the counter for Deshaun Watson. That was a nice little drive right there. Deshaun Watson coming in clutch on those third down situations to keep this drive alive, and Will Fuller being the great receiver that he is, making those amazing catches. Now here it is, first down and 10 here from the 25-yard line. The Rams' first possession of the day. Their quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. No, it is not the real deal Patrick Mahomes. That is the fake Patrick Mahomes. I don't know why he named his quarterback Patrick Mahomes. That's the story for another day. Now second and inches, Mahomes rolling the pocket to his right, ends up getting rid of that ball before he's brought down in the backfield. Third down and inches. Oh my gosh. Handoff goes to the running back Akers, and he goes nowhere. Justin Reed coming through, making a statement with that big hit, sitting him down in the backfield, bringing up 4th and inches, and the Rams are going to stay on the field. Fake Mahomes is under center here on 4th down and inches here from the 35-yard line. He's sending his running back Akers out in motion, making adjustments left and right. He's dropping back to throw. Ends up finding his receiver Burns and the flats, who's turning on the afterburners right now. Connolly's the one guy he has to beat, and he ends up chasing him down with the help of Justin Reed inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. From 4th down and inches to 1st down and goal here for the Rams. From the 4-yard line, Mahomes dropping back to throw, ends up finding Cooper Kupp wide open there on the slant route, and the Rams answer the opening drive touchdown by the Texans with one of their own. I really like the way that this game has started off. Both teams have had one possession ending in touchdowns, and now it's going to be on the defenses. Which defense is going to be able to step up first to keep the other offense out of the end zone? Watson back to throw on 1st down, looking for Will Fuller, makes the catch at midfield, making a Ram miss in open field, and has a gain of about 35 yards on the first play of the game, and we're already across midfield. Watson back to throw again, firing across the middle to Randall Cobb, who makes a beautiful catch falling down at the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10, Watson back to throw once more, has all day in the pocket. He's running out of time. Sansom Abukum coming through, sacking Deshaun Watson for a huge loss of 18 yards there. Brings up a 2nd down and 28 from almost midfield. Watson rolling to his right, firing back to his left to Randall Cobb, who has the catch and basically gets the ball right back to the original line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and 10 here, back at the 26-yard line. Watson has the time to throw, ends up firing there in the flats to Duke Johnson, who makes one defender miss, fighting for the extra yardage. Did he have enough for the 1st down? And yes, he did, getting down to the 16-yard line. Now 1st down and 10, Watson dropping back to throw once more, looking for Akins in the end zone, and he has it. It is another touchdown for the Houston Texans. The only bad part about that drive right there is that 3rd down conversion there to Duke Johnson in the flats. It didn't count towards the counter for Omaha, so it ended up resetting me back to 0. So now with that touchdown catch by Akins, we have 1 on the counter. Now the Houston Texans defense is out here on the field, seeing if they have what it takes to stop this Rams offense, who put up a touchdown on their first possession of the game. They start things off by handing it off to the running back Cam Akers, who fights for a gain of 8 yards there on 1st down, gets him to a 2nd down and 2 from the 33-yard line. Fake Mahomes dropping back to throw, rolling out the pocket to his right, has a man open on the sideline. It's Mallory who makes the catch, getting out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Can't hate on Fake Mahomes for that pass right there. That was a nice little throw on the run that he delivered. But on 1st down and 10, he tries to run the read option, and Jacob Martin put a stop to that one, sacking him for a loss of 5 yards on the play. Now 2nd down and 15, Mahomes drops back, ends up finding his receiver Burns underneath, makes the catch, gaining that 5 yards back that was lost on the sack. Now 3rd down and 10 from the 41-yard line, Mahomes back to throw again, ends up hitting Akers, but he heard the footsteps of Lonnie Johnson and ends up dropping the ball. Brings up 4th down and 10 here. It's going to be a punt, and the defense held. They did their job, but what a punt there by Hecker. Ends up pinning the Texans deep inside their own 10 to start this drive, but it's all good. Watson is on target, ends up finding Kiki QT there on the out route, getting up to the 20-yard line. Make that 2 out of 6 that we need for Omaha ability to be activated. 1st down, Watson back to throw once more. Samson Abukum has been terrorizing us all day. Just came through for his 3rd sack of the day. Didn't want to throw that one away because, again, I'm trying to get Omaha activated. That catch right there by Will Fuller will help make that 3 out of 6 on the counter. But, yeah, I'm probably going to be taking a lot of sacks in this game because I just don't want to throw the ball away and start this counter back at 0. That's 4 out of 6 there. Brings up a 4th down and 3 here from the 27-yard line. Watson back to throw. Has the time scrambling around. Ends up finding Duke Johnson up the sideline, and he has the catch down to the 42-yard line. Make that 5 out of 6 for the counter for Deshaun Watson and his Omaha ability. 1st down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Watson back to throw once more. Looking for Will Fuller, who has the catch, and Will Fuller's going to take it the rest of the distance into the end zone for another Texans touchdown. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns, and now next time you see Deshaun Watson on the field, Omaha will be activated. Now with 54 seconds left here on the clock, facing a 14-point deficit, we'll see what Fake Mahomes is able to put together. He starts this drive out with a screen there to his running back Akers, who makes the catch, but ends up getting tackled by Connolly after a gain of 9 yards, and they're forced to burn their first of 3 timeouts. Now 2nd down and 1, Mahomes dropping back to throw once more, firing there in the flats right back to Akers, who ducks out of bounds there at the 37-yard line. 44 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter. Mahomes play action fake. No, he actually want to hand this ball off to Akers, who gets a block there from Burns, but Lonnie Johnson ends up shedding off that block, coming through, making the attack just as he crossed midfield to the 44-yard line. 1st down and 10 here with 38 seconds left and 1 timeout. Mahomes dropping back to throw. Play action fake there to the running back Akers. He's running out of time, ends up throwing that ball away. How is that not intentional? Grounding. He was whatever. If that was me, that would have been intentional grounding. 2nd down and 10, though. He ends up firing there to his running back, Higbee. Makes the catch, tries to turn upfield, ends up getting chopped down at the 41-yard line. Somehow he stayed in bounds, so the Rams still have one timeout. They go across the middle there to Higbee. Makes the catch there in traffic, and there goes their final timeout. Now with 23 seconds left here from the 27-yard line, Mahomes and the Rams have a decision to make. Do they want to go to the end zone, or are they just going to play it safe and take their 3? Gets hit as he throwing it. Oh, Connolly come up with that interception, my guy. It floated in the air right to him, but he ends up knocking that ball away. Now 2nd down and 10. Mahomes back to throw once more. Ends up checking that one down to Higbee. And Lonnie Johnson, chill out, my guy, over here going hit stick warrior. Higbee was clearly out of bounds by a good 5 yards, but Lonnie did not care. Now 3rd down and 8. Mahomes rolling the pocket to his right, firing on the run, looking for the end zone. Ends up finding his receiver Mallory wide open in the back of the end zone. And the Rams put up a late touchdown here in the first half. Just a blown coverage there by me. I was supposed to be in that area with Kenyon Crossen, but I just bad users there. That's all I can say. But now with 5 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter, and the Rams clearly playing prevent defense, there's no way I'm looking to throw this ball deep and risk losing my Omaha ability. So we're just going to look to stat pad if we can. If not, we'll just run this one with Watson. But he ends up finding his tight end Akins, makes the catch, getting up to the 45-yard line. Nice little stat pad for the tight end. And the Texans will take a 7-point lead into the 2nd half, where the defense will be starting things off with us. And to be honest, I feel like I have all confidence in the defense. Besides that last touchdown that we gave up to the fake Patrick Mahomes, our defense has played really well. So I have all confidence in them coming out the 2nd half and getting a stop for us. 1st down and 10, fake Patrick Mahomes, drops back to throw, looking for Burns, has him wide open. A blown coverage there by the Houston Texans. Lonnie Johnson trying to chase him down, and he does just that, gets him at the 4-yard line. But, man, what a way to start things off. One play, and they're already inside the red zone. Mahomes under center, dropping back to throw, looking for someone, running out of time, gets hit as he's throwing that ball, and that one floats out of bounds. Not a single receiver in the area. Was he out of the tackle box? I didn't think so. 2nd down and goal. They try to go to a quick screen here, but Lonnie Johnson read it perfectly. Ends up stopping the receiver for a huge loss of 3 yards on the play. Now hurry up offense here on 3rd down and goal from the 7-yard line. The Rams are desperate to get in the end zone here. They definitely want to tie this game up, but they find their offense moving in the wrong direction. Fake Mahomes back in the shotgun formation here on 3rd down and goal. Snap is away. He's feeling a little bit of pressure, starts to scramble out the pocket to his right, looking for Higbee, throwing back across his body, and he's lucky that ball was not intercepted. Fake Mahomes almost threw away an opportunity for 3, but the Madden guys were on his side. The Rams go ahead and settle for their field goal, cut the lead down to 4 points. Now 21-17 lead here for the Houston Texans, and you know what time it is. Omaha has been activated. It's time to see what Watson can do, but we're going to start things out on the ground here with Dontrell Hilliard. Ends up gaining 3 yards there, gets us to a 2nd down and 7. Now it's officially time to see what Watson can do. That Omaha ability, looking at the defense to see what he's in, can tell it's a cover 3. We're changing the plays up. We're going to try to fire one in there to Jordan Akins, who had it in his hands but unable to pull that in with the traffic there. Now 3rd down and 7 here from the 28-yard line. We know he's sitting in the cover 2 right now. We've ran this play before. We know it's going to work. Deshaun Watson back in the shotgun formation, making the adjustments. He drops back to throw, looking for Will Fuller, and he has Will Fuller up the sideline and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Well, not really out of bounds. He avoided going out of bounds. But now 1st down and 10 here from the 40-yard line. Watson back to throw once more, going across the middle to Akins, who has the catch for 10 yards and a 1st down as he gets down to the 29-yard line. 1st down and 10 here. Watson back to throw once more, looking to go deep, scrambling out of the pocket to his right, ends up finding Will Fuller yet again, and Will Fuller finds his way into the end zone for another Texans touchdown. Will Fuller and Deshaun Watson have been having an amazing day. That Omaha ability is completely amazing, and I almost threw it away. Literally, almost threw it away. The way that you end up getting him out of the zone is by throwing incomplete passes. So start things off by throwing that pass to Akins was probably a dumb pass in that cover 3. I tried to hit the seams or whatever. It didn't really work the way that I planned it, and so now I already have 1 out of 2 on the counter for potentially deactivating Deshaun Watson and the Omaha ability. So from this point on, I have to make sure whatever I throw are complete dots and really use that ability to its full extent. Now 3rd down and 9 for fake Mahomes, dropping back to throw, looking to go deep for Burns yet again. Ends up overthrowing him this time. He's lucky that wasn't intercepted. 4th down and 9. Mahomes is going to stay on the field to try to keep this drive alive. Ends up finding Burns, but oh my gosh, Lonnie Johnson, chill out. Lonnie Johnson's out here trying to commit murder. Almost took that man's head off. Now 1st down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Mahomes back to throw once more. Feeling the pressure again. Rolls out of the pocket to his right. He's going to take off with this one himself and ducks out of bounds. But Lonnie Johnson, no, this one is Connolly. Lonnie Johnson's rubbing off on everyone on this defense. You got Conley out here trying to take guys out that are clearly out of bounds. Akers making the catch here on 1st down, and he's going to hurry up and duck out of bounds, protecting his knees and ankles before he's taken out for the rest of this game. 2nd out of 4, fake Mahomes drops back to throw, and he's intercepted there by Justin Reed, who read him like a book, and that is not what the Rams needed, trying to make a comeback in this one. Down 11 points, and now you throw the ball right back to the Texans offense, who has activated Deshaun Watson, who's getting sacked yet again by Samson Abukum. But luckily, we're bailed out due to the illegal contact. But Jesus, Samson Abukum has been terrorizing this offense all day. Now 1st down and 10 after the penalty. Watson going deep looking for Akins, and that one's going to be incomplete. And that one is going to be the incompletion that knocks Watson out of the zone. Very unfortunate, but Watson is still that dude, firing another hot one across the middle of the field to Randall Cobb, who has the catch across midfield to the 28-yard line and another 1st down. Will Fuller in motion here on 1st down. He gets the jet sweep, has blockers out in front of him, and Will Fuller is gone. He stretches the ball across the goal line, and he is in. Will Fuller, he visits the end zone for his 4th. Yes, his 4th time today. This connection between Will Fuller and Deshaun Watson is lethal. Lethal. I'm almost ashamed to admit that I entertained the thought of trading away Will Fuller. I don't know why, but I'm just glad I didn't do it. Now fake Patrick Mahomes and the Rams team are really starting to see their chances of coming back, and this one slip away. The 3rd quarter is about to end, and they still have an 18-point deficit. 2nd out of 4. Fake Mahomes rolls out of the pocket to his right, looking for a receiver, can't find anybody. He's hit as he's throwing that ball. Charles Omenu coming through, putting pressure on fake Mahomes. Brings up a 3rd down and 4 from the 31-yard line. Mahomes rolling out of the pocket to his right once more. Can't escape the pressure from Crozen, and oh, we almost had him. We went for the big hit. We should have just tried to wrap him up. Brings up a 4th down and 4 with 11 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Mahomes is going to go for it. Ends up firing there in the flats to Akers, who has the catch, and he hurries up and ducks out of bounds, but that's not going to stop Lonnie Johnson from still putting a hit on him. 1st down and 10. This is going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter, and it's intercepted by Connolly. Fake Mahomes has done it again. He's thrown another interception when the Rams really need him to be great. I mean, just because you have the name and the number doesn't mean that you can play like the real thing. But now 1st down and 10, Watson ends up finding Duke Johnson in the flats, picks up the 1st down, unfortunately goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line though. 1st down and 10 after that dangerous pass there across the middle, almost intercepted. Looking for Dontrell Hilliard, luckily they still had the ball. 2nd out of 10, jet sweep yet again goes to Will Fuller, turns the corner, gains about 3 yards on that one. Brings up a 3rd down and 7 from the 33-yard line. Watson dropping back to throw once more. Has all day to throw. He's going deep. He has Brandon Cooks, who has the catch. He's down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. Hey, Madden told me to go there. I wasn't about to throw that ball deep, but when Madden told me to do it, I said, you know what? Why not? I already have an 18-point lead. What's the worst that could happen? Now 2nd down and goal here from the 10-yard line after losing yards on 1st down. Watson back to throw, going for the end zone for Kiki QT, and that was intercepted by, his name is Jalen Ramsey, but that is not the real Jalen Ramsey. He has the real Jalen Ramsey on his team. Again, I don't know why this guy changes the names to people that are already in the league, and why he named the guy after someone that's already Jalen Ramsey on his team. I have no idea what the thought process is with this whole thing. It's new to me, so I'm just going to leave it as is. But 2nd down and 10, fake Mahomes squaring out of the pocket to his right, and he runs into problems. The problem's name is Murray, who forces the fumble, scoops it up, and Murray's going to go into the end zone for another touchdown. You know, he was feeling himself after he got past Lonnie Johnson. I was surprised he swerved me with Lonnie Johnson. But he got greedy. He should have just taken what he had already earned after he got by Lonnie. But he got greedy, wanted more yards, and ran into Murray, and boy, was that a problem. Now 1st down and 10 after the fumble 6. Mahomes drops back, ends up hitting Akers in the flats, who gets past Justin Reed. Kenyon Crozen can't get him down. And now Lonnie Johnson is the last line of defense. He's not going to catch him. Cameron Akers goes all the way into the end zone for 75 yards out. And the Rams have visited the end zone once more, but it's a little bit too little too late at this point. Still an 18-point lead here for our Houston Texans. Plus, they didn't go for the onside kick, so I'm just going to sit back and chill with the offense and just stat pad at this point. Watson rolling out of the pocket to his right, ends up firing there on the run on the sideline to Will Fuller, who makes a beautiful toe-tapping grab. First down and 10 here from the 37, right back to Will Fuller, makes the catch there on the slant, almost gets the first down and make that a gain of 9. Second down and 1, Watson back to throw once more, looking for Will Fuller, and he has another catch, getting it down to the 43-yard line. I'm trying to stat pad here with Will Fuller. I want to make him the best receiver in the league. We're going back to Will Fuller, but this time the real Jalen Ramsey is in coverage on him. Might have tried to target Will Fuller one too many times there. Again, the game isn't well within hand. I'm just trying to stat pad at this point with Will Fuller, run up those catches, receiving yards, etc. Now second down and 3 here from the 37-yard line. Fake Mahomes with an empty formation, drops back to throw, scanning the field. He decides to take off with it himself. That was a bad idea. Don't you remember what happened last time? He fumbles the ball again. It's recovered by the Texans, and yet again, Fake Mahomes is fumbled. You would think if you would learn after the first time you scrambled, you'd fall down next time, but apparently not. First down and 10 here from the 30-yard line after the catch there by Cooks across the middle. Watson back to throw once more. Ends up finding Kiki QT, who makes the catch. Ends up making an unnecessary spin. He probably could have fumbled off of that. Gets down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Watson back to throw. Ends up connecting underneath there to Kiki QT. Makes the catch. Unable to make it. The defender miss. Gains 3 yards there with 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Sure, why not take a shot to the end zone? Watson rolling to the right, looking for the end zone, and is intercepted by fake Jalen Ramsey. Bad throw there by Deshaun Watson. In my defense, I was hoping that Brandon Cooks was going to stay in the corner of the end zone like he was, but as I started to scramble, he decided to move back inside for whatever reason, and yeah, that's what happened. But now, first down and 10 with 27 seconds left. Fake Mahomes drops back to throw for one last time, and he's intercepted by Kenyon Croson, who's trying to do his best to return this one, but just did not have the blockers out in front of him, and that's just going to be how the game ends, man. The Houston Texans end up moving on to 5-2 through 7 weeks of the season. The Rams are going to drop down to, what, 1-6? Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more Texans franchise gameplays, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Texans, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for LA.